Bank of Clark County has a comprehensive suite of solutions for your personal and business needs. We offer banking, lending services, and wealth management services with the best-in-class customer service you'd expect from a community bank. Whether you need a checking or savings account, a mortgage or home equity line of credit, a business loan, or to set up a trust or investment account, Bank of Clark County can help. Bank of Clark County. Big Bank Solutions, community bank service. And we've just opened a branch at 530 Blackwell Road in Warrenton. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We could fly.
This is your summer. That means Six Flags and the taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. We're talking thrilling coasters, delicious burgers, real moments together, and this. Coke is summer refreshment when you need it most, so you can hop on another ride or race down a slide at the water park. Six Flags and Coca-Cola. Come make it yours. Visit sixflags.com/Coke to save up to $20 on passes, plus daily tickets starting at $34.99.
Welcome to the Unscripted podcast. My name's Corby LaCroix, and the song you're hearing right now is called Great and Mighty One, available on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your music. But for now, here's your host and my friend, Aaron Conrad.
Great Redeemer, God of grace.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Unscripted from my studios in Old Hilliard. And this is exciting today. I'm really excited. I have tried this. It is the most amazing, filling, biggest burger I've ever seen in my life. And my guest today, why don't you introduce yourself and we will go from there.
Yeah, my name is John Ciardelli. I'm one of the owners of Hot Mess, and we are excited to have just opened within the past couple of months in Old Hilliard also. So it's been a great warm welcome from the community there, and we're really excited to be out there.
It is awesome. So I saw you. What was it? Friday, Saturday? I don't. Anyway, I saw you at some point this weekend. Waved at you as we walked by.
Yeah, it was chaos. Yes,
it was chaos, and that is welcome to Center Street Market, man. What a wonderful addition to Old Hilliard that is, and to see the parking lots full and people out and just enjoying the weather. And man, I love it. Every time I go down there, I'm so excited to see people just rallying around, the community and being downtown. I'm sorry, downtown's the wrong word. Old Hilliard is what they call it. So anyway, all that to say, all right, so you guys are the newest addition to the Center Street Market, and you came in hot, not to use your name, you came in hot. Like, man, all right, so let's start at the beginning because we got a lot to cover. So sure. Let's start with your story. Why don't we just talk about you and, how did you get into the food truck business?
Oh, boy. The food truck business, I spent many years in the restaurant industry. Okay. A graduate of the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York, and spent a lot of time with Cameron Mitchell here and a little bit of time in Las Vegas and then New York, too. So got back here, was working in the restaurant industry, and it was a lot of fun, but started a family, and those hours are not exactly ideal for that. So I started working for Southern Glazers, starting wine. It was a great career, enjoyed it, fun move. Never went thirsty for sure over there.
Absolutely,
and I had a great time. And unfortunately, with COVID, really for us, it was just a blessing that came out of it that we were able to get the truck right before that happened. And so when COVID hit, unfortunately, we got laid off from our positions, my brother and I, who also is one of the owners of the restaurant, and we just started up the truck. So back to the industry after a 8-year hiatus, and we really got our butts kicked.
Really?
Yeah. Great learning.
This is before or after the purchase?
After the purchase, when they closed the restaurants and bars down, we weren't able to sell anybody any wine, so we were furloughed by the company because there wasn't anybody to sell to at that time.
Right.
And so at the time, we already had the truck, and so we decided to get started, see what we could do, and it turned out that people liked Hot Mess, so it was a pretty successful thing from the beginning.
As well they should, because I'm telling you, Alice, we're going to say this probably a few times. The food is incredible, and so it's not just a burger. This thing is like all that you guys do. It's unique. It's amazing. It's massive. My wife and I split it. It was that big. It was so big. It's a lot of food, and I like to eat. So I know in our neighborhood during the pandemic, if I remember right, gosh, I mean, everything runs together, but if I remember right, they started to do like Food Truck Tuesdays or something, and they would bring food trucks in because we couldn't go to restaurants. Was that the case for you guys? Is my history correct? And did you guys, were you able to at least get out during the pandemic?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually didn't know any other time other than the pandemic to run our food trucks. So we became successful really in the neighborhoods all over Columbus. And especially in Hilliard, we were extremely well received there, and we would park in front of the Center Street Market before the other restaurants were open, and the brewery was still open at the time. So it was just a really good working relationship there with them, and it turned out that that's why we ended up deciding to go into that location as well.
And this is your first, I don't know what you call it, static location. This is your first, yes. I don't know what you call it probably in the industry, but this is your first official location is right there in Center Street Market, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
And as far as I've seen when I get there, and we visited, I don't know, it was a month ago. I saw you there the first time, and it was busy then. And now, especially with summer coming and the Dora and all the things that come with that, it's going to be slammed, right?
It's absolutely. We are learning quickly that we can barely keep enough food through a weekend, and it is something that we're logistically working out, and it's a great problem to have. We love it.
Right.
We're just trying to figure that out, and it's been a great. We feel like we're a great addition in there, we enjoy the customers and the partnership with the brewery and the other restaurants that are there as well. So it's really a great fit for us.
That's awesome. And you guys are, you're right. You're a great addition because each one's different. So my wife and I were just there this weekend. We, as like I said, I waved at you and on the way by. We didn't have a taste for a burger because of the day we had, and we were going to go for a walk, and the last thing I wanted was to sit on a big old burger. No. So, we went a different direction, but at the same time, the beauty is, and I think, and not to promote Center Street Market, but at the same time, promote Center Street Market, there's so many options. So if my wife wanted pizza that night, or I wanted a burger, we can do both. we can get a sub, we can get taco. There's a lot of different options, but you guys are a big one that has come in, and man, there's nothing like a burger. I mean, that's America. It's like you got to have, and I love it. I don't know. I'm just a huge fan of what you guys are doing. But with that, you mentioned it. There's challenges too. So, just like every place else, just like every restaurant we go to right now, you're looking for help, right? So, anybody listening to this, we'll probably mention this a few times, but you need cooks. What are some of the needs that you need? Because you have been, this is different than a truck. Now you're in a stable position. What else do you need?
Yeah, there's just a lot more holes and positions to fill in this restaurant. There's a labor shortage. Everyone's feeling it right now. Right. Everyone we talk to is having trouble finding candidates, period. And we're in the same boat. We need to find more cooks to get open. We only have limited hours right now. We're not even open on Mondays and Tuesdays at all because we can't find them. And so we're hoping that soon. We've actually enlisted help from a friend of ours who is a recruiter to try and help us find some cooks as well. And we have ads on Indeed, and we believe we're paying at a premium for what we're looking for, and we're hoping that we can get some people over. And so sooner the better.
So if And I apologize. Welcome to Unscripted. It's probably on the spot. If my son or daughter, or I've got a college kid home, how can they help? Can they be trained as a cook? I mean, or how can because we want to help. I mean, again, we've talked about
absolutely.
this. Center Street Market is so important to Hilliard, and it's so awesome, and we want to continue it to. We want it to continue to be awesome. Right. So we have to have the help that we need for places like you to stay open and stay awesome. So can a college or high school, how can they help? Can you train up a cook?
Absolutely. We have a lot of high school kids that we employ currently, and we have some in the kitchen and some that are in the front counter area. And it just depends on their level of comfort with a very hot environment back there. And hot fry oil, there's hot griddles and knives and those kind of things. And some people just aren't, quite frankly, just don't want to do that. And
right.
But there are some that just they get right in. They're not afraid of the equipment and the heat, and they hop back in there and have a great time. So we are willing. We train everybody.
Okay.
Experience isn't necessary. There just has to be a want to, can do attitude to get back there.
Yeah. So. And again, this isn't just a burger joint. We had the opportunity to talk the night that my wife visited the first time, and you and I had a chance to, the three of us had a chance to talk, and I just loved your experience. So you're bringing, I mean, we're talking, this is a great, I don't say gourmet burger, but this is like, it's funny. It's really, really good. So it's not just your standard burger from, one of the fast food chains. We're talking about a quality item. Where did you guys learn that? And what went into your thought process in creating not just the food truck, but what you're doing now, like each menu item, what goes into that?
My brother and I are a really good team with that. We have worked together in the past in the hospitality industry, and we really wanted to make something that when we purchased the truck, it was actually already a burger type truck.
Okay.
Nothing like we're doing now. Kind of standard, a fair burger that you would get, out of a food truck, in my opinion. So we really wanted to take it and say, all right, we're going to make the best burger we can make out of here, whether it's one of our specialty burgers, which is unique to what we do, or if it's just a standard burger that you want, it's going to be the best burger you've ever had. So we start with great products. We have certified Angus beef, all from the Midwest. We want to just make sure that this is good product here. And from there, it just builds out a really great burger, special seasoning, and it's seared hard on the griddle there. So just all the other menu items, we just work out together and decide, okay, this is the plan moving forward. And now we're slowly rolling new items out in the Crooked Can location. So a little bit different than the food truck because the food truck doesn't have a fryer. So so there's no French fries on that or onion rings on the food truck. And the newest things we just added this week to the menu were our grilled chicken sandwich and a crispy chicken sandwich as well. So you didn't let me know. You didn't let me know. You should have told me when I saw you over the weekend. You should have waited. We talked about this. I was going to bring it up. Yeah.
I am the chicken sandwich expert, and when we did talk about this offline,
we did.
Is it that good?
It's you know what, I got them last night. My wife came over, and the two of us we got one of each kind of shared them, trade and grade, and we think we have a pretty good solid product there. So
okay,
is it back from the community? So
I gave you my list. Are we in that ballpark?
Yeah, I think we are. I think we're in the ballpark. I think we come over and we'll sit down and work that out for sure.
We may have to do an episode right there. I gotta try it because now I love me a chicken sandwich, and you know my favorites. I gave you my list, so I was just going to ask you. Okay, so we got a chicken sandwich on the menu now.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
The tenders, the chicken tenders we added were just like a slam dunk for us. I mean, that really is it's a monster for us on the menu. It just we hand bread them and fry them to order, and they're great products. So we love having those and getting them out there. People enjoy them. The tender, juicy chicken, so it's great.
All right, so I don't know if I made our family menu for the week. We may be doing an audible here, so I got to check out the chicken sandwich. All right, and so and I know your friends right down the hall at Crooked Can do some seasonal stuff. Do you guys do seasonal stuff too, or are you just going to stick to the standards?
No, absolutely. We really believe that it's a great partnership with the Crooked Can. So any events that they have, they come to us and say, what can we do as a food pairing? And as well as they encourage all the other vendors and restaurants in there to do the same. But we really want to make it so that we are participating in the events that they do so that we can just help we all work together to make that place just a great place for everyone to come in and enjoy themselves. So.
Right. And they do some great stuff. I mean, they're constantly, both between the Center Street Market and Crooked Can, there's, what did I see? Disco night. There's constantly stuff. It's amazing. And I myself, we hosted an event there. Their support was fantastic. And again, I think the best part was everybody that came to the event that we held, which had nothing to do with food or drink, had a chance to go get a drink or go get something to eat. And everybody, my one daughter got popcorn. I saw people getting pizza. It was great. And so it's just such a wonderful location. And I'm just a huge, huge fan of what happens there. So very cool. So, okay. So what's next for you guys?
Oh, what's next? Getting fully staffed and fully open here is number one priority. Then we can get back to the food truck and the challenges or great challenges that has as well, because it's getting that staffed and back up and running will be another process then after that.
The truck is running, correct? It's running at the same time?
It is only running for events that we have booked. We are not taking any new events currently. Okay. We don't have staffing for it. It's only things that we have, graduation parties that we had set up last year, things of that nature that we can't cancel on these folks at this time. We just don't have the staff to run it.
Okay.
Anyway. We don't have the staff to run it for those events either, but we're killing ourselves.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like y'all need staffing, and that's not a knock. The welcome to the post-pandemic world is it seems like everybody needs staffing. But in a perfect world, if you guys had perfect staffing, you would be running the truck and the location at Center Street Market, correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
All right, so if you're hearing this, you're hearing my voice, you're anywhere in the Hilliard or Columbus location, get behind this because they're a great business. We've met now a few times, spoken today, obviously, and I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan, and not just of the food. I'm just a fan of you all, and we want to support you. So if you're hearing this, please, if you have a son or daughter or a college kid that's home, get in touch. And so that is important. What are the ways that they can get in touch with you guys? If somebody's hearing this and says, you know what, my son needs a job, my daughter needs a job for the summer or whatever, how can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, there's a lot of different medias. Our Instagram page at Hot Mess Food Truck with no U. Email info@hotmessfood.com. Those are the best ways to get a hold of us as far as getting us your information. We can contact you, get everybody in for what we call an interview, and you're hired.
That's right, at this point, right?
Yeah. So those are really the best ways to do it. Also, our Facebook page, you can reach out through Facebook Messenger as well, through Hot Mess there as well. So really those ways, any way you can find us on our social media, and our website is currently really for online ordering at this point right now only.
Okay.
That's coming full swing hopefully by the end of the month.
So I can order the new chicken sandwich and pick it up at Center Street Market. Is that going to be available, or is it available now?
It is available now. You can do that currently from hotmessfood.com, and you can also have it delivered through DoorDash that way as well.
Nice. So you guys do the current DoorDash stuff too? Yeah,
it's just DoorDash it's through our website though, so you can go to our website and pick whether delivery or pickup.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Well, we're excited you're here. I can say personally, and now that you have the chicken sandwich, I'm really excited that you're here. I just love me a chicken sandwich, so I really do have to check that out this week, and we're really excited. It's just so great. I mean, I'm a fan of everything that happens at the Crooked Can, at the Center Street Market, everything that's going on in Old Hilliard. You guys are such a welcome addition, and So if you're hearing my voice, please get behind them. If you're in Hilliard, support everything that they're doing, because we want to continue to see Center Street Market. Not that it's hurting, but we need to get behind the businesses. We need to get the support and help that they need, so we all can enjoy a nice Saturday night down, in Old Hilliard. So anything else before we go? We've covered a lot of ground. I know you need staffing. We've covered that. Can you go through your links one more time? Because there's no you on Instagram. There's no you in food truck, right?
Correct.
Can you go through those one more time for me?
Yeah, it's Instagram. It's Hot Mess Food Truck with no you in truck.
Yep.
Hot Mess will pop up there. Hot Mess, fresh, comfortable American food. And that's how you get us on Facebook. And then our website is hotmessfood.com, and email is info@hotmessfood.com.
Hotmessfood.com. Info@hotmessfood.com. Get your email out. Get your kid, if they're not busy this summer, make them busy this summer. Let's get behind these guys. Last thing, do you want to break any news? Is there any other new menu items coming?
We are going to have we're rolling out a couple additions to really round out the menu. We think we need to add a couple of entree salads. You can have grilled chicken or crispy chicken on them.
Okay.
Something a little on the healthier side, a little lighter side, because we know as you said, the burgers, probably not real good walking food. So,
hey, and that wasn't a knock at all. I just, for me, but they're amazing. They're splittable. A couple can split a burger and still have a nice, meal. Ideally, you'd probably like to have people have both. We had the. What's the one we had? It had two patties. It was all of it, man. It was two patties. It was the lettuce, the tomato. It was amazing. They're all amazing. But
all of our burgers are half-pound burgers, and let's get the mini. So we wanted to go with a big burger and just make something really different that's not really out there, in our opinion, currently in the burger world. So
right. And we haven't even talked about there was dessert. My wife had the dessert.
Yeah.
So the dessert, I was told prior to arriving that you have to get the banana dessert. So what is that as well?
Well, we actually switched that up. So
okay.
It's kind of a seasonal bread pudding that we do. So we are constantly making different bread puddings. We just finished up with key lime pie bread pudding. And currently on to blueberry and white chocolate. But my brother does, that's his baby. He does we call him the master baker back there. He does all the bread pudding flavors, and it was just something we thought we needed on the food truck, and just carried it over into the Center Street Market because it's just great. There are other obviously great options for sweets there at Bakes by Low and the Cheesecake Girl. So there's a lot of that, but if you're in line and you think you want to try something great, grab the bread pudding because it's delicious. So.
Yes, and that was what That's what I heard, and that's what my wife tried, and she said it was amazing. So, again, just go down to Center Street Market. A lot of great businesses down there, but the newest one, the one that I'm a big fan of, and I'm about to be a really big fan, I have a feeling, because if that chicken sandwich is as good as we talked about, it might be over. So you might see me a lot. Do you guys have a rewards program?
That is something when we get open full-time for lunch, we'll probably have a lunch rewards program for your chicken sandwiches.
All right. Well, my wife listens to all these podcasts, and she probably just said, oh, no. Because if y'all introduce a rewards program and that chicken sandwich is what I think it's going to be, then we may have a real problem. I might have a real problem.
I think you're going to like it. I mean, we've definitely tested it out, and we have put it out there. I couldn't have you try it the first time you walked by. I mean, it's still pretty new, but yeah. It's great chicken sandwich. So
awesome. Well, we're so glad you guys are here. Anything else that we need to cover before you go?
No, we're just really happy to be in Old Hilliard, being in the Center Street Market with Crooked Can. It's a great place for us to be, and we're just really excited for the summer. We know it's just ramping up. The volume here is coming, so it's going to be a great partnership there, and we're happy to be there.
The wave is coming, and so again, one last time, if we can support it all, I think the best way to support, besides our dollars, is to get our kids and our college kids and anybody that wants a little extra work or a side hustle, a little extra time. That's the best way we can support you all, is to get out there and get you some staffing that you need, so you can get the truck rolling like you need it to as well. So I really hope all those things happen, but we're really glad you're here. I'm going to check out that chicken sandwich.
I'll see you this week.
All right, that's right. You'll probably see me today. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and thanks for carving out some time for us, and thanks for being in Old Hilliard.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate
All right,
it.
we'll talk soon.
All right, see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Unscripted podcast with your host, Aaron. Make sure to like, share, follow, and review on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, make sure to check out my song Great and Mighty One on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you find your music. We'll see you next time on Unscripted with Aaron Conrad.
Mary redeemed a $50,000 cash prize playing Chumba Casino online.
I was only playing for fun, so winning was a dream come true.
Chumba Casino is America's favorite free online social casino. You too could have the chance to win life-changing cash prizes. Absolutely anybody could be like Mary. Be like Mary. Log on to ChumbaCasino.com and play for free now. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details. The voice in the preceding commercial was not the actual voice of the winner. Mary redeemed a $50,000 cash prize playing Chumba Casino online.
I was only playing for fun, so winning was a dream come true.
Chumba Casino is America's favorite free online social casino. You too could have the chance to win life-changing cash prizes. Absolutely anybody could be like Mary. Be like Mary. Log on to ChumbaCasino.com and play for free now. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details. The voice in the preceding commercial was not the actual voice of the winner.